Good morning. We start the work of Ukrainian Crisis Media Center. Uh, Good morning, everybody who are here in the room and who watch us on the screen. Today we discuss Swiss Circus Lollypop, social project for children affected by combat action. We have Ms. Alana Dvorytska, project manager, member of NGO Soroptimist, also Miss Carola Rousse, director of the Swiss Circle, Lollypop, Kyrylo Lodonko, manager, and Irina Kastalova, representative of the Volunteer 100. Good morning. Happy to welcome you here today. And now I would like to start the press conference devoted to the trip of Swiss Circus Lollypop. This is the first time when this circus has come to Ukraine, and during this week, 8 circus tutors trained our children in circus arts, and these days you will see the first circus performance. I'm Olena Dvorytska, and for the first time I met with this circus when I resided in Switzerland, and that's why I decided to bring this circus to those children who were affected by combat action in the East and those who suffered from this combat action. I'm a member of an NGO which stands for the rights of women and all around the globe, and of an NGO which supports development of children, and now I am very happy to give the floor to CEO of Swiss Circus Lollypop, to Ms. Carola Rousse.
Hello, I'm Carola Rousse, and I'm the director from Circus Lollypop in Switzerland. We are a circus in Switzerland since 1994, and we make circus from March to September in Switzerland. Every week we change schools or kindergarten, or then in September we go sometimes to Romania. It's the third time here in Ukraine or in Kosovo. We make circus with children and young people. Every week we started on Monday and construct the tent with the pupils or children. And then we practice this until Friday. And Friday in the evening they show the performance from the children, and every parent and brothers and sisters and families can look in the tent what the children practice during the week.
Thank you.
I would like to say that I'm also happy to present today a person who is also very important for us. When we started to think where to put this circus tent, which is very big, by the way, so I approached to the administration of the National Environmental Center in Kiev, which has a big territory. And I am familiar with this center since my childhood, and this is for the first time when this center agreed to host such a big project. I am happy to present Tetyana Anatolievna, who is deputy director of this National Environmental Environmental Center. I'm Tetyana Verbytska. I'm Deputy Director of the National Environmental Center for Youth, which is under the Ministry of Education. Our major objective is to work with school children in after-school time. We have been existed for 19 years, and we coordinate our branches all around Ukraine. We provide extra class work for young biologists, young environmental experts, and we allow them to get together to study biology and environment studies. We have also good cooperation with Soroptimist International, an NGO which deals with children with special needs. For example, with those children who have deficiencies of sight in Vulyk. So when we were approached by this very project, we realized that we have good facility. We have a dendro park, which is capable to host a big tent and big number of children. And especially we are pleased with the idea that thus we will provide opportunity for those children which need special attention, that is children affected by combat activities or IDPs children. And we are very happy that we provided this space for Lollypop circus artists. It's we expect it to be very interesting event in the end, because what we observe last days is also very interesting. We see young children up to teenagers who are very much involved. They are very serious about their circus trainings, and we invite you to attend tomorrow's circus performance. Thank you to our international partners, to Soroptimist, and we hope that this is not the single project which we will implement together. During this week, observing the enthusiasm demonstrated by children, I understood how important it was for them. They never thought about such a possibility to contact, to deal with professional circus artists, and to create circus performance. We will have magicians, we will have almost full-fledged circus performance, and there were a lot of children who volunteered to participate in the performance tomorrow. They are very proud that they are preparing this performance. Now I'd like to introduce to you manager of Novo Nordisk rep office in Ukraine and Moldova, which is a general sponsor of our project. Good morning. I am Kyrylo. I'm manager of Novo Nordisk company, which counteracts the diabetes in the world. This is our major activity, but this is not the only our activity. On the framework of our social responsibility projects, we organize, for example, last year, scientific picnics. This year, we are happy to provide assistance to IDPs who came from the ATO area, and Especially we are happy to work and cooperate with Lollypop Circus during their visit in Ukraine. And I'm happy to thank to Volunteer 100 Goodwill NGO, which host us and involved us into this project. I'm Nina. I'm representing the NGO, Volunteer 100 Goodwill, which since 2014 deals with IDPs from the East, especially with children, including their parents. And we found out that these projects are very needed, very demanded, not just to those who suffer from something, from illness or psychological trauma, but even to those who are fine. But for them, it's very important to see something positive, something happy, and especially when they see this magic world of this circus. And I'm very happy that we will present this festival to children. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, on September 9th at 2 p.m., the circus performance will take place. And participants of this performance will be children trained during this week. They will perform in the circus. We invite you to attend, and we hope this is not the last and not the only visit of Lollypop Circus to Ukraine. And we intend to continue our cooperation. I know that Swiss Circus Lollypop works with children of different ages. They create a creative space for children where they can implement their dreams and make these dreams come true. That's why we encourage you to come tomorrow. We invite you very cordially, and thank you very much. Thank you. My first question will be to Olena. How did you select those children to participate in the project? Only in Kyiv we have 100,000 of IDPs. How have you selected from children, from that huge number of children? Thank you for this question. For us, it really was an issue. We've been working for more than 20 years all around the world, and that's why we are very grateful to volunteer organization Goodwill. We are very grateful to NGO Active Civil Organization, who provided us with the lists of children who were willing to participate in the project. Thank you. The next question to Ms. Carola. How did you came across to this idea to come from Switzerland to Ukraine to carry out this social project? So how did you come across this idea? And And the second question, whether there is any difference between Ukrainian children and maybe Swiss children?
Our idea, it's from the first time we were in Romania. It was in 2004, and we made a project with children. And that's the second question for you. It's the children in the whole of the world, they like to play. It's a human right that children can play. And it's in Switzerland, you know, it's a very rich country, and kids always, they have what they want, usually. And the first time in Romania, we made a project with kids from poor families and children who hadn't parents, or they live on the street, like this. And then we think it's a good idea to make just now in Switzerland we make the project. We go out of Switzerland and maybe Romania is the first country. We did that there for 10 years. And then someone asked us, I live in Kosovo and we want to make a project with Roma children. Do you want to come to us? And we said, yes, of course, why not? We go to Kosovo and made a project with Roma. And 2 years we were in Popova in Ukraine and we made a project with the poor community, and we see 100 kids. They like to play. It's like the same like in Switzerland, but they like to play, and it's for the very important next life to see something positive things. And children are the same over the whole world, I think.
Наскільки вам відомо діти, які брали
whether you have any information that about those children who participate in your projects, do they continue in future with the circus career, or this is just a bright experience in childhood and that's it?
I think that the children can, when they do a project like Circus had a lot of kind of elements. You can do what you want, what the children want, they choose it, and they can do something what they like to do. It's in a musical or theatrical or artistic things, and then they can live what they want. And what is in their heart, maybe they can't did it in her life, and now it's a possibility to do that. And I know children in Switzerland. I said that we did that for more than 20 years, Circus, and they came to me after 20 years, and I was in Circus 20 years ago, and I made this and this, and I was very happy there 20 years ago, and it is in my heart all the time, and I think I hope they can keep something in his mind and his heart to go on his way further.
Thank you. Пані Олена, ще одне запитання.
Miss Olena, one more question to you. Those who would like to come to your performance tomorrow at 2 p.m., please mention the address where it is located and about tickets, how expensive they are. The entrance will be free. There will be just one performance. It's like a test because the circus had come for the first time. The tent could accommodate up to 250 guests. And the address is 19 Vyshgorodska Street, National Environmental and Tourist Center. Those 200 spectators who would like to come, they should register via internet. I think that we will manage to accommodate all the guests. If you wish to register, you can approach to me and I will provide you with the contacts and you can come. Those who would like to contact with you via social networks, they should look for Soroptimist and you. We have a Lollypop Circus website on Facebook, webpage on Facebook, so you can find information there. Thank you. So tomorrow at 2 p.m. on Vyshgorodska 19, there will be circus performance. Thank you very much. With this, it's finished.